Do you ever see repeat numbers? Casting from the coastal hills of Oregon, from the edge of the West Valley, this is the 999 Show. I want to have a conversation about repetitive number patterns. I want to talk about that experience of seeing sequence of numbers in your day-to-day life and muse about potential meanings. Now, what I'm talking about here, for example, is that when you look at a digital device and you see a number like 222 pop out at you, when the clock clicks over to 222, that number seems more vivid or vibrant than does 221 or 223. So for this episode, I'm going to briefly look into the subject of repetitive numbers, or angel numbers as some psychics or mediums call them. The first time in my life that I heard about seeing number patterns was weeks after that terrible day when Saudi terrorists crashed planes into the Twin Towers in New York City back in September 2001. I had two roommates at that time, and both of them claimed to have seen the number 911 in the days leading up to the attack. And I heard on NPR that lots of Americans all over the country talked about seeing the number 911 standing out like a bright light or a beacon on devices multiple times a day leading up to that day. But they didn't take any stock of it until after the fact. As a side, when it comes to angel numbers, some people, and I was one of those people, felt that attaching meanings to signs or number sequences beyond mathematics and physical science is pure steaming nonsense. Because how could triple zeros mean the supreme power of God, or that the universe is with you? Who could possibly know this? Has somebody come back from the great beyond and reached through the veil to explain simple numbers to people and how to apply these numbers to their journeys here? To me, it just seems superstitious to apply meaning to random events. However, something happened recently that changed my thinking in regard to noticing these number sets on digital devices beyond the clock. I started seeing 111, 222, 333, 444, 1010, 1221, 123, and 1111 in my environment. I saw them in video game scores, on my blood glucose meter, on food scales, in the summations of long columns of numbers, balancing the checkbook, doing my taxes, and on stopwatches and clocks. And it happened so often, I thought, this can't be a coincidence. And I started seeing these patterns and numbers in late February or March of 2022. And by the end of March, every time I saw one of those 3-digit numbers, I thought, that's odd. Then in April, I thought, I wonder if those numbers mean anything. And that's when I looked them up for the first time. The theory put forth by psychics and numerologists is that our spirit guides, or angels in spirit world, speak to us through numbers. They reach through the thin veil or the tapestry that separates our world from theirs to give us signs in regards to our journey here to give us course corrections or support or peace of mind when we start to go bonkers or when we meet a significant person or love interest. In the world prior to the digital age, guides and angels also spoke to us. They garnished our attention through feathers floating in the sky, or through rainbows, or shooting stars, or strange sounds rustling through leaves, or specific interests or other natural beauties. And it kind of makes sense that they would try to attract our attention through objects that we don't normally see in our environment. And I suppose that, these spiritual entities could be whispering in our ears into our dreams, but would you pay attention? So, where was I? Repetitive number patterns, spiritual numbers, angel numbers, law of attraction numbers, Bible numbers, twin flame numbers, and whatnot. What do they mean? What does a pattern of numbers signify? Or does it not signify anything at all? Essentially, it boils down to this. Ones denote the beginnings of a cycle and nines the end. Then different modes of interpretation apply a slightly different take on what each of these number sequences mean. So like angel numbers, spiritual numbers, those are different interpretive strategies. Law of attraction numbers, and Bible numbers, and twin flame numbers are different modes of expression. And countless people have written about these angel numbers. And if you Google angel numbers, you will find thousands and thousands and thousands of websites on this subject. And according to Ryan Hart, a writer and researcher in the field of relationship science, he has compiled an encyclopedia of meanings of triple-digit angel numbers. He has pages and pages of thoughts on each of these number sequences. For example, from www.ryanhart.org, angel number 111 symbolizes positive thoughts and motivation as well as creative ideas. 222 is a special message from your guardian angels about unity, love, and your relationship with God. 333 is an important message from your guardian angel about new life, abundance, and spiritual awakenings. 444 is a message about change, truth, and character. 555 points towards grace, kindness, and salvation. 666, the devil's number, means you will soon go through a spiritual transformation, which is what is happening to me right now. 777 is about perfection, spirituality, and completion. 888 is a message about new beginnings, abundance, and family. 999 is a symbol of completion, that it is time to let go and focus on your life's mission. In conclusion, ultimately, I really don't know if these numbers mean anything at all. I took them as a wake-up call, a spiritual download of expressions that it was time to make changes in this life. This program is a result of this experience. The only place I've ever seen 999 is on price tags. So I guess I'm not really in a final place yet. But that's kind of what this show means, is that this is the final time that I'm going to try YouTube. Like I say, I've seen 999 on price tags, and I didn't place any spiritual significance on that. I did, however, play repeat numbers on the $2 billion Powerball jackpot recently. And guess what? I won a free ticket! One whole free ticket. So what do you think? Are these numbers like downloads of data from angels or guides or angels or guides in spirit world, as many psychics and mediums believe? Or are they just musings? of people with overactive imaginations. Now, if you have any ideas, please leave a comment below, or if you want to become a part of the conversation, please contact the 999 Show via email. The contact information is listed under the About tab. And we can have a conversation on Zoom if you like, or I'll just read your email into an episode. Good day, good night, good morning. Wherever you may be, may the Source, or Gaia, or the Brahma, or the universe bless you and keep you safe. Till the next time, this is W. J. Lindberg signing off.